Hey everybody, this is Chance again, but this time I'm not doing a tarot video. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Let me move this slide a little bit, or this way. Oh, you can see how pale I am. Geez, I'm almost as white as my shirt. Okay, hold on. Alright, we're going to go with that one. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something I've been going through recently, and maybe it can help you guys too. So, like a lot of you guys, I thought 2016 was hard. Okay, 2015, late 2015, and 2016, those were difficult years for me, and everything, seemed to be going well, but underneath there was a lot of anxiety and a lot of sort of struggling for me. And so I thought 2017, it started off with a little bit of a bang, Donald Trump being president or, whatever, and I'm not trying to start a political thing, but I thought, if the year starts off like that, it's only going to get better, okay? And it really didn't. But I'm realizing something, and there's lessons to be learned. Things can't be easy all the time, as much as I'd want them to be. But there's things to learn, and that's why we're here. We're not here to have things be easy for us. Some of us are. I mean, if you're a Kardashian, or if you're a someone who's in that way, that you have a lot of money, but then you don't get to focus on your problems. And right now, especially in 2017, our darkness or our shadow sides are starting to step up to plate. And what that means is that when I say shadow side, I mean more of the subconscious nature of our selves, right? And the subconscious, in my opinion, is actually the first consciousness, but it's more like a hidden consciousness, right? So that's starting to act out a lot more. I've noticed for me this year alone, the ego and the just that sense of superiority sometimes steps in, and it's not a good thing. And I don't want you guys to fall into that same trap. Nobody's better than anyone else, and if you think that way for a second, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. We're human. We're allowed to think that way, but we need to grow and we need to evolve. And this darkness needs to be made into a light. That's why I'm doing these tarot videos that I've been doing for you guys, is because I can take a situation that maybe you're going through, maybe you're having a really difficult time with, and I can turn it into something positive for you guys, or help at least in some way. If you're going through a difficult time, sometimes you need someone to say, hey, it's okay. You want someone there to pat your back, and if I was there, I would do that. I'd give you guys a hug, and I'd say, it's okay. Everything's all right. Don't worry. Everything will be okay. Nothing is meant to destroy you forever. Yes, there's hard situations, but nothing is meant to destroy you. This is kind of the sandbox of life. This is the kindergarten level of life, and we need to master this part. We need to master the duality. We need to master these life lessons so that we can move on, so that we can become greater than what we are now. We have so much potential inside of us, but so many things try and divide us and separate us and cut us down at the root. But the thing is that it's starting to not work as much anymore. People are starting to see through this illusion that, thinking that you're better than somebody else or acting that way, it doesn't do anything for anybody. I read a quote today, and I thought it was fitting, so I'll share it with you guys. It said, okay, you know what? I'm just going to paraphrase it. I think it was, and I don't know how to say her name either. All right, you guys, I'm really sorry. And I'm not going to edit this, so you're going to see the flubbing in all of its glory. But basically it said, hate has yet to solve any problems. It creates a lot of problems, but it's yet to solve one. And I find that interesting. No matter how much you hate something or how much you dislike something, that doesn't change it. In fact, the energy of hate is what creates more hate. It's fighting fire with fire. If you try to stop a war by starting a war, yeah, eventually the war will stop. but that doesn't do anything, right? And yet, people seem to have that mentality, and for a long time I adopted that mentality. It's good to hate. It's good to have those things that you're angry towards. It's good to do that. But after a while it gets tiring, because what you're doing is you're giving your energy, which is a precious resource, you're giving that to these people that want it. You know, think of them like greedy kids. You're giving them that energy, that hate, that life force that's yours. You're giving it to them every time you see something on TV you don't like, or murder, or rape, or a betrayal, or anything. And it's horrible that these things happen, but that's what they want, is the response from us. And it's awful. I hate that these things happen in this world. This world can be such a kind and incredible place, but there's also these points where there just seems to be so much negativity, and feeding into that and going into a woe is me mentality. It's like the news. It's like anything else. It's just trying to feed off of your intention of, oh, that's sad, that can't be fixed. It's making you worry about a problem that, doesn't necessarily exist in a lot of ways. And I'm not saying that the things I said before don't exist. I'm just saying, like in the news, for instance, you have like all the negative things, and sometimes there'll be a fun story, right? But most of the times it's this negativity. It's like, okay, so and so died, there was an explosion, there was this and this happened, there was a shooting, there was a person got mugged, all of this stuff. You never hear about the good stuff. No, it's always about the negative. And they're trying to keep us in a state of fear, because when we are scared, they can control us. When we are angry, they can control us. That's what they want us to do, is to get angry. You think you're unstoppable when you're angry because you have that power. You don't. That's actually when you're the most vulnerable. That's when they control you. If you're angry, they can control you. If you're fearful, they can control you. If you're sad, they can control you. But if you're peaceful, if you're loving, they can't control you. They don't know how to do that. If you don't react, they cannot control you. Okay, so that's what I kind of want to leave you guys with. I hope you guys find this video helpful, and in a way it's kind of like a diary or a rant. If you guys like this video, please let me know, and yeah, you guys take care, and I appreciate every single one of you, and over 200 subscribers. I just started doing these videos like almost a week ago. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gushing a little bit, but I really do appreciate you guys, okay? And I will talk to you guys later. Take care, namaste, and keep being awesome. All right.